Sal, can you bring me the coconut oil, please? Bring me the coconut oil. Hello, hey guys. So I don't have Tristan with me right now. I've got Daddy went fishing with him, so I need to try to hurry up because I want to make these coconut oil chocolate chip cookies. Remember those cookies I made yesterday? Well, I was with you live. We are going to make them, but with coconut oil. So I'm going to go ahead and get my coconut oil really quick because I asked my son here. He didn't listen. All right, guys, I'm here. Hello, hi, David. So let's make these chocolate chip cookies with coconut oil. Let's make this up. Oops. Oh my gosh. Let's see if they come out as chewy as I made them yesterday. So yesterday we made them with Walk by Faith. We were live on her channel and we were making them, but I was making them with butter. So for those of you that missed it, guys, go back to Walk by Faith. We went live yesterday. I'm sorry, Brooke, by the way, because it cut off. My phone completely died till like towards the very end. But those were like the most delicious cookies we've had. So, good afternoon, David. Let's see, those cookies, yes, they were good, weren't they? So we're gonna make them with coconut oil. We're gonna try to go a little bit healthier. So let's see how that goes. We're gonna do, so the recipe calls for, you guys can see, I have not opened it yet. Oh, can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Can't do it. Let's just get the scissors in. My fingers are purple because I was making blueberry smoothies with frozen blueberries and they made my fingers purple. So that's how good the antioxidants are in those blueberries. All right. So here we go. So for this recipe, we're gonna need 1 cup of coconut oil. All right. And we're gonna try to see how we're gonna do this. My hair, guys, looks like a hot mess today. I look like a hot mess today. This was not planned at all. You know how spontaneous I am. So this is about 1/2 cup. It's very creamy. Oh, love this stuff. It's creamy like butter. So there's 1/2 cup. And then we're gonna add another 1/2 cup, which is gonna make us a cup. Nice. And then the recipe calls for extra 2 tablespoons of it. So this is 1 and 2. That's about right. And whatever's left in there, you can totally put it all over your hands because it's such a good thing. It's a moisturizer. I love coconut oil. All right, so we're gonna add that. Next, we're gonna cream this with some sugar. It takes about 1 cup of sugar, but that's a whole lot of sugar. So what I'm going to do, because you can tweak any recipe any way you want to, we are going to add 1/2 cup of sugar, but I'm going to use brown sugar. About like that much. And, okay, we're going to add, I'm using the same measuring cup, monk fruit. So I'm going to add maybe about 3 teaspoons of monk fruit. So it's gonna be sweet, but it's not gonna be super, super sweet. And it's totally fine. You can also use maple syrup if you like. So we're gonna use that in there. See, I'm tweaking the recipes. So I start off by doing it right, by following the recipe, but then I end up doing it my own. That's just how I roll. So we're gonna beat this up. We're gonna cream this together. I'm gonna show you what this looks like. You guys are just checking me out here. So we are making coconut chocolate chip cookies. See, so we're creaming together the coconut butter or coconut oil. Make sure you get the unrefined. And then we're adding half a cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna add a couple teaspoons of monk fruit because we want to make it our own. There you go. Now, I'm going to get my 2 eggs that my girls laid me. 2 gorgeous eggs go in here. This is all my oil ingredients. 1 and 2. Beautiful eggs. Beautiful. 2 eggs go in. All right. Whip, whip, whip. Then we're gonna add some vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You can also make your own vanilla, or you can use almond extract. That's actually really good too. We're gonna half a teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. Have you seen my measuring spoons, Abby? Oh, here they are. So a teaspoon of salt. Next, we're going to add what is this? I can't even read this. Soda. Okay, so next we're going to add, let me scratch this off. All right, so we did the eggs, we did the vanilla, we did the sugar, we did the oil, we did the salt. Now we're gonna do the baking soda. And I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You can go this way, back way. My daughter's trying to cross over. Back way. I got the camera this way, looking at the blender. All right, so then we're going to do, cornstarch. That's what it is, cornstarch. This is weird. I have never seen cornstarch in a cookie recipe. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm pretty sure it's gonna make it nice and tender and fluffy, so we're gonna go totally for that. So just open this up. There it is, cornstarch. So we're gonna add 3 teaspoons or tablespoons? Tablespoons. Cornstarch. All right. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I think this is gonna make it nice and creamy. Huh? Okay, there you go. It's facing me now. It's facing the blender, Abby. All right, so now we're gonna add 2 1/4 cups of flour. 2 1/4 cups of flour. And I'm using all-purpose flour unbleached. So 1, but you can use anything you have, except don't use the self-rising. If you want it like a chewy cookie, don't use the self-rising one. And then we're going to use 1/4 of a cup of it. So we're going to mix that all up. Let's see how these come out, because yesterday's cookies with the butter, they were delicious. Oh, that looks good. So now we're going to add to this some here. In the dryer, I've used her towel. Well, she's trying to give my dog a bath. So we're going to use semi-sweet chocolate chips and butterscotch. Okay? So we're just going to add like half and half of them. So a little bit of that. I'm going to have to do something here because I got them all separated. All right, so then I need about a cup of the semi-sweet, or you can use dark chocolate. Be actually really nice. Whoops. Some fell down. And some is for the chef. Let's try this. My chickens are doing great. We're going to mix it up. And it's done. And I want you all to look at this cookie dough. All right? This is like the best looking cookie dough you've ever had in your life. Can you all see that? That's some gorgeous cookie dough. So now, that's it. We're gonna bake it. See how easy that was? That was so easy. You can add oats if you like to it. Anything you like. All right. We are going to, I may have to make another batch because I have a feeling these are going to be really good. So I'm just going to save my recipe because I know these are going to be good. Do me a favor, Zach. My little polar bear. Hang on a second. I need to get some baking parchment paper. Let me go get the parchment paper. Guys, it's always like a casual thing, like I'm unprepared all the time, but it's cool. It's cool. I like these baking sheets because they don't stick. And they're like only $1 in the dollar aisle. If you go to Dollar General, and these are already pre-cut. This is why I like these. See? They're already pre-cut. So how is your day going? What are you guys doing? Are y'all relaxing for tomorrow? Tomorrow's back to school, guys. Oh my God. 7.5 days exactly left of school. Telling my kids, I'm trying to keep them motivated. But they're not the ones that have to work this summer, so I'm trying to keep them motivated though. So here you go. It's a little big, so that's fine. Stay there. All right. For the dough, guys. The dough. So we're going to shape them all pretty sizes. So you can add pecans, walnuts, raisins. You can go on. The list goes on and on of the things you can make. I like them because they're not sticky. Like they don't stick to your fingers like the butter ones. So you just flatten them up and just put them down there. They smell amazing. So make sure you get them all the same size so that they don't fight about, oh, yours is bigger than mine kind of deal. Okay, that's fine. That's awesome. All right, so we are going to, oh, thank you. Thank you, David. Yeah, he just got the last batch of eggs, guys. So I'm like for those of you that are local, I'm sold out of eggs this week. I appreciate you all, but I'm all sold out of eggs till next week. Because we do have to keep some for us because my kids, they go through a lot of eggs. They love eggs. So, whoops. And I don't like have all my chickens laying right now. Some of them are laying, some of them are still, they're young. So like the young ones are not going to start laying till like October, November. Then I'll have about more than enough eggs a day because I probably have about 50 eggs a day. So right now I'm getting about 12.5 a day on a good day. It's really hot though. I try to move them around because I do have two, they do go out. But I also try to move them. I have two cages. And then like the one is like the safest because it's like a really big sturdy cage, which is like the first coop that my husband created. And that one is like my emergency cage on account of a hurricane. It's very, very sturdy. But I enjoy watching them next to my house because right now you can see them from my window here. And I'm so thankful that we have a kitchen window because I love looking outside. You know? All right, so got them all in here. This is gonna go in my oven at 375 degrees. So we're gonna set that up. For about 12 minutes. Like I said, if it's a little bit under, they'll go nice and gooey, and that's what you want. So, and then all I've got left here is my leftover dough, which I'm gonna put it, but I think I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to make another one of these because my kids enjoy them. But this is what the cookie dough looks like, and you can absolutely freeze it and use it the next day. It's very clean, doesn't stick to your hands because it's the coconut oil in it, which is great for baking, for eating, for putting it on your hair, for putting on your eyelashes if you want your lashes to grow. It's great. I'm just doing the dishes here because I want to wash a couple of things I've got in my sink. And I think I'm going to be the first one taste testing these cookies. If my kids allow me. Tristan went fishing with his dad. So that's kind of nice. That sort of gives me a little break, you know. So I'm going to make another one in my other air fryer because I do have like 2 different air fryers to see which one goes faster. Cut this one out. There we have it. It's in. So now we're going to do all perfect size balls. Make them into like a golf ball and then slightly flatten them. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make another one. Probably better off just making bars and then just cutting them up. Because the only thing about cookies is, let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 13, 13. Hello, Bone, how are you? 14. We're making chocolate chip. You're just in time. Chocolate chip, coconut oil, and butterscotch cookies. They are low in sugar. I mean, they've got a little bit of sugar, but not much. They got about 2 eggs. Next time you can add oats, pretzels, anything your heart desires, you can add in here. Let's see how much, because I want to make sure at least I give like 3 each. So it's 6 of us. And we have 4, 13. So 13, Zach. These are still going to be, I need about 5 more. About 5 more. But I'm not going to have enough, so they're just going to have 2. But these look great, don't they? This is a little different. Yesterday we went live on Walk by Faith and we did these cookies, or I did these cookies, but they were with butter, with a cup of butter. I said today I'm going to make them again in my show, but we'll make them with coconut oil. So you can tweak this recipe as many times as you want to. You can add or take away whatever you want in this recipe. Oh, that would be good. You could add marshmallows. Yeah, I don't have any because they're so sweet. Like, I try to stay away from sweet stuff. But this is good. So we're going to see. Ooh, they're ready. Guys, they are already crackling. Let me see if I can come up with these to bake. One second. Oh my goodness. You believe the weekend's already over? Oh my gosh, it's back to work again. All right. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. So these are looking, there's Walk by Faith, guys. Please feel free to follow her if you want to see yesterday's live stream. We went live yesterday. I did the chocolate chip with the butterscotch cookies and semi-sweet chocolate on her channel. Please feel free to watch if you're interested. Like and subscribe to her channel, please. Look, these are looking amazing so far. For not using butter, like they're doing absolutely delicious, like divine. So those are gonna cook for about 10 more minutes. But you see how they're cracking? I love it. This is just with a cup of coconut oil. So I put the other ones in my air fryer, the other batch. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes, right? Right? So I can't wait to try those. Guys, my roots, look at my roots in my hair. I don't know if I should go dark again. Just let my hair grow out. Getting off these highlights. What y'all think? I think I'm gonna do another batch of these cookies because they're gonna be absolutely gone. But we're gonna add oats to these. We're gonna make it a little bit healthier. So we are going, oh, there's a little piece of cookie dough here. A little tiny piece of cookie dough. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, sweetie. All right, you're doing amazing too. If I shall say myself, you're doing great. All right, so let me get a cup of this because I need a cup of that. So we're gonna do another cup. We're gonna double this recipe because if you want them to have 3 each at least, you want to double it. Make sure, guys, you keep an eye on those cookies because if you go a little bit over the cooking time, they won't come out chewy. So here's half. The other half makes a cup. Trust me, these are going to be decadent. And then 2 tablespoons of them. It's about 1 and 2. It's all about Jesus Christ. Amen. Yeshua. Amen. All right, so we're going to add the sugar. So, let's see. We're going to add about a half a cup of brown sugar. Light brown sugar, but you can use granulated sugar. I think this gives it a little something. So we're gonna do half because I don't want it too sweet. The recipe calls for a cup, but I honestly think that's like too sweet. I don't know. So we're gonna do maybe a couple of starting to spread, like they're starting to spread open. So we're gonna do some maple syrup in these. Okay, so we're just gonna do a couple tablespoons of it, but it's not gonna hit the cup. Maybe about 1/3 of a cup or so. You can also use honey. All right. Oh, that's gonna look good. That's gonna be good. Now we're gonna beat this up. And we're gonna add our salt, and we're gonna need half a teaspoon of salt. Wait, not a half a teaspoon. Yeah, half a teaspoon of salt. Then we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda. Teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I can eyeball it because we love vanilla. And 2 eggs. So 2 eggs. Beat those up really well with the sugar, the coconut butter, salt, and baking soda. Yeah, making sure they get a shell in there. All right, so now we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. How are my lovely people doing? Hello. 1, 2, and the 3. We're rocking and rolling. My weekend's coming out good. It's just going so fast. Tomorrow's already time to go back to work. Those cookies are done over there. So the other ones I put last, they are absolutely done. So I am going to put this away. Because I want to clean up space here. Oh, I need to add two and a fourth cups of flour, all-purpose flour, guys. Sorry about that. You guys are just watching me here. Whoops. We got flour overboard. And a fourth. Beautiful. All right. You feel that? It's getting to cranking because it's getting all that stuff in there. So now we're gonna add some delicious chocolate chips. So we're gonna add a mixture of both butterscotch and semi-sweet. You can totally do dark chocolate. I give it a shake, so I'm sure it's all mixed in. That can only do a few dishes. Good amount. That's about a cup or 2. Now we are going to add tablespoons of oats. So like 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that looks good, guys. Look at this. Can y'all see that? Done. So quick and easy. All right, let's see about those cookies, guys. Hang on. All right, be right back. So these are done. The last ones I put in are already done. Look at these, how they look like. They're not as chewy. Hot. Whew. They're not as chewy as the butter ones. But they're good. They're really good. $16 divided by 6. What's 16 divided by 6? Zach. 16 divided by 6. We gotta make more, guys. Because we want about 3 to 4 cookies each. So, Zachary. Let me clean my counter here, guys, because I made a mess here. But they're good. The cookies are good, let me tell you. They're not as chewy as the ones from yesterday, but the ones from yesterday had butter. So, but they're still good. They're really good. So we are going to put these in here because I need this oven here. See how they crackled? They held its shape pretty well. Almost looks like a tea cookie. These are great. Oh, this is still hot. Put this over here. Put some more cookies in here. Roll them up. Flatten them up. They'll have about 3 or 4 cookies. These are going to be so good. They're like a hit wonder here at my house. You can have a nice cup of milk. We had Cuban sandwiches today for dinner, guys. What did y'all had? So I bought Cuban bread at Publix, and I got some salami and stuff that they had at Aldi's. Some ham with no nitrates, some spicy pickles, shredded lettuce, tomato, and onion. And we made us some subs. Olive oil, vinegar, salt, pepper. Amazing. And though some of my kids don't like tomatoes, but they were pretty good. They were pretty good. So how's your day going? How's everybody's day going? All right. You think they'll miss another cookie? You think they'll miss a cookie? Like this one here. Coconut oil. All right. Cleaning this up, guys, because I made some sourdough and I was cutting it on my cutting board and it made a mess. A big mess. Use this parchment paper because I hate to get rid of it because it was a small piece. We'll put these in this air fryer to get them going. I want to make sure there's plenty. They hold their shape good with this coconut oil and they clean the bowl really nice. I like the crackle look. You can top them with a little bit of sea salt on them. They're sweet, but not too sweet, which is like what I'm going for. So the recipe calls for, itchy nose, a cup of sugar. But I feel guilty, guys. It actually calls for a cup of sugar and a half a cup of granulated sugar. I'm trying to stay away from refined sugar. So that's good. Look at that. Aren't those pretty? Aren't those pretty? Okay, so now we're gonna do the last bowl. And then I'm gonna wash some dishes. Zach, you can help me with the dishes, baby? I don't have a lot, it's just. Come and help me, baby. All right, these are gonna go in my air fryer to bake. Put you guys over here and do some dishes. So these are gonna be coconut chocolate chip butterscotch oats cookies. They are low in sugar. So yeah, so we did a lot today. Got some of the chickens out, fed them, cleaned their coop. I gave a bath to some of them. They had like dirty faces from digging in for worms and stuff. So me and John and Tristan, it was hard to hold the camera and you know, record while I was helping him wash these chickens because we were washing them in a tub. So we got a plastic tub, we got some Dawn soap, and we gave them a nice bath, and they actually enjoyed it. They were like chilling in there, like just relaxing. They loved it. And now they're in the coop with the rooster. They'll be going to bed soon. And I gotta go check for eggs because I did not get them all. So we'll check for the eggs. How's Grandma doing, Brooke? I'm going to show you what this last batch looks like. And let me tell you, this turned out to be pretty good for not having butter. You can afford to do half and half, like you can do half butter and half coconut oil. That could also work. But they do not turn out bad at all. Not too shabby. You guys are awfully quiet. Awfully quiet. Help me dry these dishes, Doc. Suckaroo. Help me dry these dishes. Zach. Help me dry these dishes, baby. Go around because I'm live streaming. All right, let me dry my hands. Oh, those cookies are looking good, y'all. They're making my mouth water. Making my mouth water. Let's see if these are done. Those are about done. They cook quicker in the other air fryer than this one. See? Can y'all see them? Nice and gooey. It's gonna be good. They're soft. You want them like this so that they are soft. Let them cool. The bottom is still, it needs about 5 more minutes. Five more minutes. Let's see, 16, 17, 32. 32 cookies. So 32, Zach, divided by 6 is what? Huh? What gives you 32? 6 times what? Mm-hmm. 4? 4? 6 times 4 is 32? So how many, if there's 6 and there's 32 cookies? Hmm? Everybody gets 3? 5? Oh my God, son.
32.
Yes, 32. Wake up.
Yeah, it's 5.
5? Everybody gets 5 cookies. Six times 5 is 30. It's pretty close. Pretty close, guys. So what you say? About 5 cookies each? Look at these cookies are quick and easy. Quick and easy, guys. Go make them today, y'all. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.